Hey, we used to be down by 10. Not check scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call it burning on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told them to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bruh said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out this bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. He big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in for Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. T-Moo having the clearance. T-Moo having the clearance. Say, okay, y'all don't know, want to put y'all up on game with that right there. They having the clearance. Shout out to Anna Zet for the $5 cash app. Thanks. I appreciate that. No, thank you. That's what I'm talking about, man. How y'all live? How y'all doing? How's everything going? You say you're working and listening. I appreciate that right there. Thank y'all for being around here. Tell somebody about a player. It is Tuesday. It feels slow on Tuesday too. Or is things going a little fast? Is the timeline shifting? Huh? Has anybody been feeling kind of strange lately, or in your, like, when you look back on your life? Things done changed. I just been like, these days going by. Y'all, it's March. No, dog, it's March. It's like the year just started. And all y'all just out here dying. Multiple people just out here dying. Oh, man. I don't think that we is replenishing replenishing the earth with human beings as we should be doing. But I sure enough know we is disposing a lot of human beings like we normally do. You know, we just not replenishing. And I don't know. I've been on TikTok. I don't really be on TikTok, but every now and then, like, I be on TikTok. I be on Instagram and stuff like that right there. Looking around, prowling, window shop, stuff like that right there. Just looking. Have y'all seen the amount of videos of people saying that they are tired of being here? Like, on Earth.
like they done. Like if this is what the rest of Earth got to look forward to, then it's a wrap. So it made me think, like, we work hard, like for the masses, the majority of it. Come on now, we as a people, we really do work hard to survive out here in these streets, to pay bills and to pay other stuff and try to have the best living that we can, you know. But then you gotta ask yourself, so what all is for though? What do we get like since we all die at the end, do we get a reward? And I'm not talking about a religious reward and all that fly stuff. But let's set religion aside. Is there any? Do y'all think that there is a reward for like this little life thing? You say I'm tired of grown ass people lying. Me too. Me too. Just like the movement. Me too. For real though. It don't even make no sense for y'all to still be out here lying. It's just stupid, man. I just was thinking, okay, so we running this race, and a lot of people call it a rat race, and you know, but we racing, I guess, we racing to the end of time. We racing until we die. We racing to our death. Because from the time that we was conceived, we was what is that name? Convicted? Not convicted. We was sentenced to death from the time that we was conceived. You know? I don't. What was the purpose though? I don't know. Whoever made us, I don't. I know. A lot of y'all say God is alright, but I don't know. You know, but if God made, what the hell is the point? What type of game? Is it like the Super Bowl? I don't know. Like how many years of the game that need to be played before like the end come? I don't know. Like, what is the point? A lot of people say that Allah made us. Well, no, what's the point? Do they be saying that Buddha made people? Or is it just the Christians and the Muslims is the creators? I've never heard. Who do the Chinese worship? Chinese people primarily practice a blend of Chinese folk religion, Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism. Some often combining elements from all rather than adhering to one exclusive. Key figures worship include ancestors, local deities, legendary figures like Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. Well, no, it don't say Chuck Norris and like Bruce Lee. They have a kitchen god, and Jang Yu and Buddhist figures like Guanyin. I can't pronounce it because it ain't in English, but Guanyin, I think. I don't know. Did Buddha create humans? I don't know. Say no, the Buddha did not create humans. Buddhism is a non-theist tradition that rejects the concept of a creator God or a single moment of creation. Instead, the Buddha thought that existence is a continuous cycle of cause and effect, karma, and dependent origins. I don't. So they just think that it just the wheel been rolling and the shit just keep on rolling. I don't know. You say Buddha was a prophet? That's what they say. That's what they say. Okay, cool. I don't. I was just listening to people's stories, and I'm like, I think nowadays people is, especially the younger of us, because again, they came up in the times with the internet, and they just been better thinkers. they have been better thinkers because they have been able to get answers faster. So in my mind, they are better. I think that they think more of what we wish that we could have thought out loud. You know, so. He say Willie wouldn't be able to pronounce it if it was in English. And say he acting slow. No. Guanyin, Guanyin. Guanyin. That's what I'm getting from it. That ain't English. Yeah. I'm self-taught around here and they got them screen. Ooh. Damn it, I hurt. I got me a Temu package today. I haven't opened up the box. I am like so happy. But I don't know what's in the box. I don't forgot what the hell I done bought. So now I am online trying to see my order history because sometimes I like to know what I bought before I open it up and stuff. But because the box is big, the box is like, well, it's way bigger than this. But the box is like a 50-inch TV. Like a 50-inch TV. Yeah. And I just keep walking past it with my hand on my hip and shit, looking at it like, I know I bought something nice. I do think there is a telescope. I do think there is a doggone telescope. I promise you. But I'm scared to open it up because once I open it up, I got to go all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever ordered something that you wanted? Like you really did want it and like you were waiting on it. But you know if things is not in order, you won't get a chance like to play with it. You know, like the first time, like you got a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 2 or something like that, an Xbox or something. You know, because we was kids when we got these type of things. But you knew that if you did not have your room clean, the kitchen clean, and you know what I'm saying, you done took a bath and stuff, you don't wash your clothes, shit like on the weekend, you can't play it. Or it makes no sense for you to open up the package knowing you can't play it. It makes no sense for you to hook it up until you finish doing all your damn chores because you would hate to hook it up and you was attempting to play it and then I know my kitchen clean. I know you don't wash them dishes. I know you done cut that grass. You know what I'm saying? And that's really going to throw you out because you got things to do before you do this right here. So that's why I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to open up the box. I don't want to open up the box. Because like I got things to do. I got like living stuff, like working and stuff like that I got to do. So I don't want to open up the box. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait probably till Thursday. Probably till Thursday or something. But I'm gonna open that bitch. I'm gonna open it, and boy, when I open it, I sure enough hope that is that. I hope that is that, cause I'm gonna take me some pictures. I'm gonna show y'all some cute pictures and stuff like that right there. Look at my telescope. I'm educated now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is the title for people who like watch the Earth and other Earths and watch space or something? Yeah. I did buy a telescope. I did buy the telescope. I don't know if it came today. I don't know if that's in the box. But what's the name of them people who like be watching Earths and planets and stuff? Is those is the definite? Well, is their titles astronomers or something like that right now? Bitch, I'm finna be an astronomer. Hold on, what? Astronomer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Astronomers are scientists who study celestials, bodies like planets, stars, and galaxies. I'm finna be an astronomer. Hold on. How much school do you have to go through to be a astronomer? Said it wrong, but it pronounced it, it spelled it right. Being a professional astronomer requires extensive education. Got a little education. Typically it take 9 to 12 years. Oh, all right. Ooh, it threw me out. 9 to 12 years of I thought it said high school. It say higher education after high school. You mean to tell me I've been to school for 12 years, high school, then I got to do another 12 years? That's like jail. The standard path requires a 4-year bachelor's degree in physics or astronomy, followed by by 5 to 6 year PhD programs, postdoctorate research position lasting 3 to 5 years are often necessary before securing a permanent research role. I have to have 32 years of education before I can look at a telescope and say, look at Saturn. I can't do research until I do all these years of school. I got to do postdoctorates and junior doctorates and all that to look in the telescope and say, they go Mercury right there. Where do you find jobs at to do that? Who's hiring? Who hires a astronomer? Astronomers are primarily hired by government agencies, NASA, Defense Department, the universities, college, observatories, and private aerospace firms. Oh, all of these places to where you can't prove shit at. But anyway, yeah. Uh-huh. They hire people to where they can go out on to find out stuff that can't nobody prove otherwise, because you ain't got the pre-doctorates and all that fly stuff. You ain't graduate from preschool. Come on now. I don't know. Yeah. NASA. Be lying and shit. You can be whatever you want to be, Willie. Facts. I can be all I can be. See, you got to know your worth. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. We play too damn much. You say that they recruit? They recruit. You say Willie about to be being body double too. Hell no. You say almost off Earth before you even get to use the telescope. Got to be more careful. But damn it, listen, when I open it up, I'm going to take pictures and hold my shit like, look at me. Educated, I'm telling you. And I'm going to print out my own damn degree too. But we ain't going to 12 years to do what? I don't. What? Anyway, y'all, we got a few things that we can go over out here in the doggone street. We have like a major alternate story. We have an alternate ending story. I decided to label it an alternate story about the three boys, the three black boys, the darker hue boys, who was accused of raping a 12-year-old in Florida. Which is crazy because as I was doing the story, I was like, something is missing. But because of the age, I think I slipped. When I did the story. Because of the age, I think I slipped. And normally I don't slip because of the age. But now, me looking back on it, I was slipping because I automatically believe the girl. I want to apologize. I think I was tired that day. Shout out to Impossible Gaming for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that right there. For real though. I just want to say I'm sorry. Cause around here at the Willie Woman Show, we don't just automatically believe what a female says. I don't damn it could be 2 months. I don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? But something slipped. I think that spirit got on me. God damn it. I'm gonna blame the spirit. I'm gonna blame that believe all women spirit. Who came up with the believe all women? That was Barack. Who said believe all women? Damn it, I had that Barack Obama spirit. Had that Barack Obama spirit. And how you get the spirits off? Get that spirit off. I was wrong. I didn't even get the boys a chance. And I just want to say my apologies. Because in case y'all don't know, a lot of, like, if stories like this, they go to trial, people tend to, well, 99 times out of 10, the majority of people who is your peers will automatically believe a little girl. Automatically. And I think that's where I failed at, and I think that's where so many other people fail at. I saw something else. That throw an alternate ending or alternate story my way, and it made me like, boy, you know you was wrong for not doing your goddamn job. So I just want to say I'm sorry, and I'm going to try to do my doggone job today. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Anyway, not to sadden people. Not to sadden people. I'm clicking because there's something that, all right, bam. We can go ahead on and jump out. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm going to get at y'all next. But I got to do this right here to my LGBT brothers and sisters. We got some sad news. I got to put this up on the screen. In Kansas, Kansas City or Kansas State. But Kansas law requires sex at birth. Sex at birth. What does that mean? That means, sex at birth on your driver's license. This will invalidate hundreds of IDs, because y'all know that a lot of our transgender brothers and sisters, as they was going through the transition thing, they want to transition their driver's license and change over their driver's license from what they was born as. And Kansas law is now requiring your sex at birth on your driver's license. Jesus. My heart goes out to you people. Here we go.
Kansas is now invalidating the driver's licenses and birth certificates of roughly 1,700 transgender residents. KCTV5's Ali Espinosa explains the new state law now in effect.
Y'all gotta ask yourself this. How the hell is so many transgenders in Kansas? What the hell going on in Kansas?
This is actually part of a larger distraction.
Is this a man? Or is this one of our trans sisters? They said that this is a trans activist, and I'm guessing that you can't be a trans activist if you're not a transgender person. Am I correct? But it's trans.
Law now in effect.
This is actually
looks like one of our trans sisters.
Part of a larger distraction to keep Kansans sort of scrambling and thinking about who's an enemy or who's not.
That's Marie Jensen's initial reaction when hearing about a new Kansas law that affects hundreds across the state. Kansans are now required to list their sex at birth on their driver's license. Letters were sent to impacted drivers this week, letting them know their license is no longer valid.
They need those to go when they're applying for passports or potentially for other types of identification elsewhere. So
yeah, that's what I'm like. Damn it. This is not no cis woman. I know y'all like to throw around cis, but this is not a woman. This is a trans sister. Good with the makeup.
Actually is very dangerous.
The law also prohibits transgender people from using public restrooms on government property consistent with their gender identity. It also allows someone suspecting of being transgender and violating the law to be sued for up to $1,000. The fight over transgender rights has taken place in places like this for years, but advocates say this hits differently because it doesn't just restrict where you can go.
The reality is that the whole narrative and game that we're being sold, that trans people are dangerous, the folks who actually have power, they don't think that. They're actually they're using this because it's an easy punching bag.
GOP lawmakers in Kansas regularly describe transgender girls and women as male, and as they say, they're protecting women. Republican supporters of the bill say it brings state documents in line with biological sex.
We're just going to have to get smarter and more strategic about ways we navigate safety.
Reporting in Fairway, Ali Espinosa, KCTV 5 News.
Damn, I don't even know how to assist our trans brothers and sisters with this situation, because it just I don't know. Hell, the midterms is coming up. That's about all that I can, like the midterms is coming up, and I think that we just getting back to before like all of this stuff had changed over. You know, I think we getting back to how we used to be, and it's going to affect a lot of people, and I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, and normally I do have an answer. But I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend, but they sent y'all out the letters. Y'all need to go on down there to the DMV and go on and have that change. Now, if y'all waiting a week or two and all that fly shit, and then you get pulled over, and you know, or you trying to get a job, and they like, well, this don't match what's on your, and then you don't get a damn job, or you get traffic tickets and all that fly shit right there, it's on you. They sent the little paperwork out now. Don't be laying around complaining and arguing. Oh man, they think that we're violent and we're not. Yeah, you can do all that goddamn talking on your way down there to that damn building to go on and get the stuff changed, so you can get back to your everyday life. Because look, how many times are you gonna use your damn license? You use your license for driving, and or a job or something like that, and that's pretty much the only times that you pull out your license, and or the club or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going inside the club and you need, well, here the club is not, it's not IDing, let's say, women, trans sisters. They not IDing because they get in free before 12, right? So they not even IDing, you know. So really, we only need driver's license for when you get pulled over. I don't know. Moving right along. Hell, I don't mean to sadden you. Just saying something. We had an incident, y'all. We had an incident. Sad story. I think this probably like the second story this year that children or a child has been caged. Cause we have children who have been caged in handcuffs as a man fatally beats a 3-year-old Florida girl. Question: what the hell did a 3-year-old? Now, why is that showing like that right there? That ain't even much cute. That's showing something. What did a 3-year-old do for a man to beat the 3-year-old to death? I do understand that he got them children to make you do something strange to him, but beat him to death?
Believes several children were actively being abused when a 3-year-old little girl died in a Marion County home last week. The details coming out in court today, including the use of cages and handcuffs. Channel 9's Zach Pampantonis listened in as attorneys and the judge wondered how involved the girl's mother was.
Ooh.
Investigators say the little girl's mother dated Jerome Coombs for 4 to 6 months. She's not facing any charges right now, which is why we're not using her name, but one boy told investigators she let him out of his handcuffs shortly before deputies arrived.
The mother dated him 4 to 6 months. And in 4 to 6 months, he had access to the daughter to beat the daughter to death. That's deep.
After Miss arrived, he needed to use the restroom, and then Miss removed the handcuffs, and then he was allowed to use the restroom.
As Jerome Coombs listened, deputies described their interview with an older child who said he was handcuffed inside the Citra trailer the morning they say Coombs beat 3-year-old Paisley Brown to death.
I asked him if he actually saw that, and he stated no, that he heard the banging and that he hears that when someone's being punched.
Coombs is in jail on a child abuse charge, which prosecutors said will likely be upgraded to homicide once they get through the evidence, which they're also using to investigate Paisley's mother. They showed some of that evidence to the judge, pictures of Paisley's body and makeshift cages using playpens, blankets, and tape deputies said the younger children were kept in.
Was she home the night prior to this? Did she leave home that morning?
We're being told that she left that morning to go to run some errands. Did she know? And was she aware of this? These are things that will, I believe, pan out in this investigation.
Deputies and prosecutors indicated they're still in the early stages of that investigation as they try to answer one question the judge brought up.
From what I've seen on the record today, he'll commit violence against small children.
We got the mama yet because we haven't found any evidence of her knowing that the children had been caged, and like before he allegedly beat up the 3-year-old girl. How in the hell y'all gonna tell us that the children had been caged and the mother has no idea because she got up that morning and she went to the store? What the hell are we talking about? Yeah. Listen. And to all of my Lighter Hue sisters, listen, if y'all been talking for 4 to 6 months, right? And I do understand your children needs a father, and you did a good thing. You did a good thing to get a male role model around your children. You did a very good thing. It's just you picked the wrong one. And let me explain something to you. Because your home need a little fix me up. You know, your yard need to be, you got to do something. You got to pick you a player who is handy. You got to pick you a player. See, and this is why y'all hold guidance. I ain't nowhere in the head. Listen, baby. If I was in control of you, and your decision making, I would have first of all found you a tradesman, a construction worker, a house refurbisher, a handyman type thing, electrician, plumber. You know what I'm saying? A mechanic or something like that right there. Somebody who do lawns or something. You was not in the position to pick a man who you thought was cute and fine. Huh? That's what's wrong with you ladies now. You live in this condition and then you got nerve to get you a darker skin. Y'all got to do better, dog. You know how many dudes is willing to come on around there and straighten up that shit? You know what I'm saying? To make that thing pop, be just popping around there. You done went around there and picked the dude who probably like to dress cute with tattoos on his arm. This who you pick. Can somebody give me the verse in the chapter that says that women need guidance? Huh? I do believe that is in the book. I promise you I believe that is in the book, though. This don't make no damn sense. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you, man. It's just sad. It saddens me that y'all just can't get right. Now, why is that showing up like that and this not showing? Who is this looking at? This is stupid. Oh, well. I have to fix it later on. Anyway, as y'all come on in, boy, y'all hit the little thumbs up button, man. Got to be more careful. Now, I'm not really gonna strain y'all. But I got 98 with the thumbs up. I know we need 2 more. Let me calm down. I need 2 more with the thumbs ups. I need 2 more with the thumbs ups, and then we can proceed. Shout out to Big Mooch for the 199 super chat. You say, Willie, a true player would never move in with her. You got a real point right there. I'm just saying. Got to be more careful. She got to find her a player who has skills, but who need help. You know, who need a place to stay. A player with skills down right now who need a place to stay. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said, can we say poor monkey management? Facts. Got to be more careful. Now, ladies, y'all be doing too much. Anyway. Let's go on and get into the story. Let's go on and start here, because I'm just gonna let y'all see a little bit now. Listen to a alternative ending. Oh Lord, my thing ain't playing. Whoa. Can I grab it again? Can I look it up again? All right, I'm having technical difficulties. Will this even play? And let me refresh over here. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all is over 100. Oh, damn. So y'all been over 100. I just ain't need much. No. I'm having problems with playing what I need to play. Can I grab it back here? I can't even spread this out. Oh man, why I want to do it? All right, Control Alt Delete. I got to cancel it. Hold on. Just bear with me. Wait, hold on. Bam. Got that. Let's go on the end of it again. Close that. Got to open Firefox back up. I don't know why the hell I'm using Firefox. Oh, because Firefox is the only one that will allow the sound to come through on humble. I'm having a problem, y'all. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Stop that. We're gonna stop that. So now everything is playing and it's gonna mess up everything, y'all. Well, I just gotta let it mess up everything. All right. We can do it like this, do it like that. So 1 and 2. Let me make this big. My bad. Technical difficulties. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. All right. The 3 boys who was accused of raping a 12-year-old in Overtown, Miami, Florida. My state saying you guys say, "Bust go home." Say, "Please don't run away and fear for our life." Stay. A father calls the charges against his son bogus in the alleged rape of a girl. Here we go.
The court was briefed today, but afterwards, emotions were running high with one of the families of the boys being charged as an adult.
It's not true. He's not.
That's the mother of 12-year-old Josiah Jones, screaming at anyone who would listen after today's court hearing as her son faces charges as an adult in a case involving the rape of a 12-year-old girl.
I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. Guess what? I'm going to always feel like as a mother, as a woman, I'm going to always feel like it's not enough.
The girl's mother speaking to Local 10 recently saying she just wants justice for her daughter. According to police, the girl was leaving a friend's home when she encountered the boys near a community garden in Overtown. Investigators allege 13-year-old Nelson Nunez raped her, while 12-year-old Josiah Jones and Xavier Tyson, who was 14 at the time, restrained her. Police say Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming. All 3 boys are being charged as adults. The victim says it went on for about 30 minutes, and the boys stopped when they heard her father calling her name. In court today, attorneys for 2 of the 3 boys arrested in this case formally entered not guilty pleas, requested jury trials, and invoked discovery requiring prosecutors to turn over all evidence. They also argued their clients, Jones and Nunez, should not be in adult jail.
At this point, you have a 13-year-old kid sitting in jail, and me and I think my co-counsel, the lawyer for the co-defendant, we both will be fighting hard to get our clients out of jail.
As for Jones's father, he tells us the allegations against his son are not true.
A young black man that was visiting Miami and was with the wrong 2 kids, a 15 and a 14-year-old. My son is 12 years old and has a father that takes care of him. These allegations are bogus.
He had it there.
Now, the judge did schedule a status hearing for March 18th. We'll continue to stay on top of this case and update you with any new developments. For now, reporting live in Miami.
All right. So he got a daddy. This him, the young boy right there. He got a whole daddy. Okay. All right. I got another one. Hold on, because I'm just trying to catch you all up and catch up to new people who may not know what's going on. Here we go.
The young boys accused in connection with the sexual assault of a young girl will remain behind bars. A judge made that decision today with the suspect's family present. CBS News Miami's Tanya Francois is in the newsroom with the latest. Tanya.
That's right, Naja. 3 boys are charged in connection with the rape of a 12-year-old girl. There was a hearing for 2 of the boys today. They were not in court, but their lawyers were. One of the boys' fathers was also there. All of them saying they are not guilty.
This is a 12-year-old boy we're talking about. We're going to leave him in jail and put a life charge on a young man, a young black man that was visiting Miami. It was with the wrong 2 kids.
Marvin Jones's son Josiah is charged with battery and false imprisonment, charges related to the rape of a 12-year-old girl. A police report says the victim says his son Josiah held her down and put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming for help.
Me and the lawyer for the co-defendant in the case, we pled our clients not guilty. We requested trials by jury and also invoked the discovery order so that the prosecutors have to give us all the information that they have.
The alleged rape happened in June of 2025 at the...
I didn't know that this was last year. I thought that it was this year, but it just came to fruition this year.
Greenhaven Project Community Garden near 11th Street and 2nd Avenue in Miami. The police report says for 30 minutes, Jones held her down while one 14-year-old molested her and Nelson Nunez, 13, raped her.
Let's say for 30 minutes. 30, I got to write that down because I didn't know about the time, but 30 minutes. Go ahead.
After first being arrested as juveniles, the three are now charged as adults.
I haven't spoken to my son since he's been incarcerated. Everybody's plastering my son on Facebook, Instagram, on every media, and making him out to be a person that he isn't. This is a 12-year-old boy that gets good grades, goes to school every day. You understand me? He is not the child y'all making him out to be.
He said that he's 12 years old and the internet is just doing a thing. I just want to say to the daddy, you should know how this works. You don't give a damn about no age. And we damn sure don't be like, because of this person's age, they could have not done what they was accused of doing. We got 5-year-old shooters. 6, 7. Come on now. Come on now. We got 8-year-old killers. So 12, you damn near unk out here. You know how y'all be calling folk unk and OGs and shit. You damn near old out here.
Him out to be a person that he isn't. This is a 12-year-old boy that gets good grades, goes to school every day. You understand me? He is not the child y'all making him out to be.
People who make good grades make bad decisions too. People who make good grades make bad decisions too. I ain't saying that he did it. I'm just saying.
Now, the judge said today the two boys in jail are not with adults. They are in a special section for juvenile defendants. Miami-Dade corrections officials tell CBS Miami the third child accused in this crime has not yet turned himself in on the adult charges.
Third child not turned himself in. You say, was the girl black too? You say, I'm tired of labeling white folks as regular Americans. The fuck? Yeah. I do think that this girl is black. I do think that 12-year-old is black because her mama was on the phone. 10 years, 20, 30, 40 years. I don't think there is enough as a mama. You know what I'm saying? So she sounded dark hue. She sounded dark hue out here. So now that I done called everybody up, I was on Instagram. And I saw a sister on Instagram popping off. And I almost strolled right by it. But then I was like, it sounds like she's saying something. Because I scrolled down and then I saw the pictures of the boys. I'm like, well, what is she saying? But the title thingamajig say the aunt of one of the boys is charged in an Overtown case, claims that the 12-year-old victim is lying and accuses the victim's mother of forcing charges. So this lady that we is about to listen to, she is the auntie. She is auntie of one of the boys. I listened to what she said. And that's what kind of broke my heart, because I was like, I was only looking at it one way. Now, I'm not even saying that what she's about to say is correct. I'm not even here to say what she say is believable. I'm here to play it because this is how I would have looked at any other case. I don't know what happened to me, but I was failing the other day. Here we go.
He don't give a fuck. He savage.
Right back. Wait. Right down.
He don't give a fuck. He savage. So he like, shit, you been talking about you wanting to do this to me. You finna, do me like this. So I guess he got aggressive with her, and she was like, oh no, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna sleep with all of y'all. I'm only sleeping with him. So I guess whatever happened, while they was running the train on her, the lady who stayed upstairs The lady who stayed upstairs must have on her way down to check her mail, or you get what I'm saying, drop her garbage or whatever. She seen them, cause how the building is made, where the lady who seen the kids is like right there, and the farm is right there. So you can look over her balcony and see everything was going on in the farm. So I guess she spotted them. So in the mix of her spotted them, she like, what y'all doing in there? So that's when she wanted to yell, y'all stop, y'all stop, y'all stop. But she went home. She never told her mama anything. Going on 2 days. She never told her mama anything. When the lady came to find out who daughter it was, she went and told the stepdaddy. So when the lady told the stepdaddy, that's when the little girl went to tell her mama. They dragged her from the park, they took her there, and they raped her. I ain't justifying nothing. Let me tell you something. I ain't finna sit here and read y'all comment. I got on here to check her. If you gonna tell a story, tell the story the right way. Don't get on here trying to make it seem like my nephew on a run or for none of that. Because if he get direct file too, he already got a lawyer. But
you say having a train ran on you at 12 is beyond life damage. And I just want to say this. I know some 12-year-olds who was fandangling, who was involved in trains, who was involved in sex with a whole bunch of people. Yes, I do.
I know at the end of the day, your daughter ain't telling the truth. Your daughter only pressing charges because you forcing her to press charges. Your daughter was never a virgin before she got touched.
I say, Auntie say she wasn't a virgin before she got touched. Now, I know the masses will listen to that. Oh, my gosh, she's saying that about a 12-year-old. There's a whole bunch of 12-year-olds who was not virgins. Can we just keep it 100? We around here at the Willie Williams Show. Y'all already know. And this is where I failed at. This is truly where I failed at. Because I just went on with the damn story and whatever. But we know that women lie. The reason that I'm doing this because she pointed out that this happened and then 2 days had them passed by. And once a adult told another adult and then questioned her about the situation, then she's crying grape. Once she said that, I was like, you know what? I was slipping on my pimping. When I know that so many females done cried grape because somebody done found out what they had done did, and now they want to play the victim. Again, I ain't saying that she's telling the truth. I'm saying this is where I failed at by not looking at things from every angle. Go ahead.
So what I'm supposed to sit here and say? All they ass need they ass whoop. I'm an old school mama. I beat ass. My oldest daughter, 19 years old, 20 years old. I don't play that.
Now listen. You say, so were they holding her down? This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. The story that we got was they held her down. One of them put rocks in her mouth. Remember, I had even said, well, for him to put rocks in the mouth and he had to grab the rocks from the ground, dirt also comes in your hand. And have y'all ever had like a dry throat? He put rocks and dirt in her throat, in her mouth and in her throat. And I'm thinking if that happened and he covered the mouth and put the things inside of her mouth so she couldn't scream. If that's the case, he put all that in her mouth, she would have had to go to the hospital. For that alone, she would have had to go to the hospital. She didn't go to the hospital for the rocks in the mouth.
I'm not none of them, mama. That's
dirt in the mouth. Dry throat.
With no child. When you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong.
I like what you said. Not being a virgin is not a green light for SA. Listen, I'm in agreement. I am in agreement. My problem is, this is the problem. We don't know for sure she was SA.
I ain't justified what none of them did. But when you get on social media, you trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just one side, when in reality, you know the truth, and it's not that side. That ain't finna go down like that, especially when it comes to my family. How she know everything that happened and she wasn't there? Okay.
Good point. Good question.
Nobody got nothing to say?
So I'm hoping that I am assuming that she done talked to her kinfolk, the one who was being accused of what happened, and she got the story from him. I don't know. So there's multiple sides to a story in this situation because there's so many people involved.
Like I said, exactly. Whether it's my nephew, right is right, wrong is wrong. I never justify what they did was right. At the end of the day, I told them they goofy. All y'all going at that one little pussy, it's plenty of little young girls out here that's fast.
Plenty little girls that's out here that's fast. When I had done said what I had done said, that I've known 12-year-olds to be out here fandangling. A lot of y'all look at me like I was crazy. A lot of us know it's some fast-ass girls in the community. There's some fast-ass boys that's in the community. We just don't like to think about it.
I didn't even fuck with my nephew for doing what he did because I got daughters too. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying they right what they did, but when y'all get on social media and trying to say certain things that's not true, I ain't finna sit there and let you say nothing about my nephew. He's not on no run. He has a court date. He goes in on the 5th. That's the reason why the news saying he's not getting charged as a juvenile. If anything, you heard her say in the beginning, the other little boy didn't get charged. Yep. That's the other little boy that she was having sex with before. So how y'all not finna charge him? But y'all charging the rest. Ooh. Y'all supposed to charge all of them that was there.
That's a fact. What she said is a fact. If one of the dudes had sex with the 12-year-old, is not being charged, but everybody else is being charged, something not right. Something is literally not right. Everybody's supposed to be charged if what she just said happened.
It wasn't just them 3 there. It was about 5, 6, 7 boys in that field. Woo. So why is only them that's getting charged? All of us should get charged, not just certain ones. But
she got a point. She got a point because if you even witness somebody being SA'd, taken advantage of, abused, molested, raped, if you witnessed it, you is damn near liable for what happened to that person by law.
But at the end of the day, like I said, she got on here and said something about my nephew is on a run. He's not on a run. He has a court date. He's going to court. Talk about running. Man, bitch, don't play with me. Like I said, at the end of the day, his auntie got lawyer fee. So whatever lawyer fee I got to pay for mine, he's straight. Long as mine's straight, my nephew's straight, that's all that matter. I don't give 2 fucks. I could give 3, 5 fucks of what she's saying or what the rest of y'all side with. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying my nephew wrong, but at the end of the day, that's still my nephew. I still got to stand by his side. I still got to be his auntie. I still got to be the one to support them. Man, hey, Sherette, I'm not caring about what these motherfuckers saying. You know that, cousin. But that bitch got on social media talking about, oh, he's on a run. On a run from where? He has a court date.
So I'm guessing that she's saying that the mother of the 12-year-old got on social media and said that her nephew is on the run. Mind y'all, this happened last year. Again, I hadn't thought that this just happened, but it happened last year. I wonder why it's just coming out like this. So I'm guessing that was the end of it right there. Hold on. Let me refresh just to be sure. Is it gonna let me?
Spanish Honduran. He don't give a fuck. He's savage. So he like, shit, you been talking about you wanting to do this to me.
You say her nephew savage. Say, shit, you been talking about you want to fandangle or something. Why is 12 and 13-year-olds talking in this manner? Well, I can kind of tell you why. Because they grew up in the internet age. They grew up with the internet. Now listen, we didn't grow up with the internet and we had 12 and 13-year-olds, or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds talking the same way. It's just now they don't just have to use their imaginations. They can be on their phones and see how people is getting down. They can communicate with other people. Do y'all know that we could not communicate the way that these kids can communicate in private like they do on social media? Shout out to Big Moochie for the 199 super chat. He say, is women in the chat that had a child at 12 and 13. Facts. 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 And I often be saying, y'all, sometimes we forget that we was children. We forget some of the things that we was involved in as children. We was hunching. If you're 12 years old, you was in middle school. Oh, hell. I have saw 1, 2, 3, 4 girls in middle school when I was in the 7th grade, and middle school is from 6th to 8th grade. When I was in the 7th grade, I saw 4 giving oral. 2 in the bathroom, 2 in the stairs. Like it was nothing. Like they've done it before. Not forced, not nothing, just doing it. You said that you were 16 with your first child. That's what's up. That's what's up. So my whole thing was, the story that the media is giving us, it could be false. Because we know children lie. We know children lie. And then on top of that, we know a female will lie. Remember that girl who was banging a black dude, I think in college or something like that. And I'm guessing her daddy had done found out or something, and then she just said that he raped her and he had to go to prison. Yeah. A whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of men has been accused of raping when it wasn't rape, it was just sex. A lot of women done had sex with a man off of a one-night stand, and then when their boyfriend find out, they cry rape. It happens. A lot of you all have lied on dudes saying that it was something when it wasn't nothing. So that's why I just want to say, please forgive me for slipping on my pimping, because I just went with the damn story when I know that I was not supposed to just go with the story, because it's always more than one there's always more than one way to look at a story. You say, and I never had sex in a community garden. Now see, and it's like another thing. So they saying that this is like in broad daylight. Broad daylight this happened. Was it on like some sofas or something like that right there? I don't know. And if this is in the community garden. A community garden, do it have sofas? I don't know. And if it got sofas, is it supposed to have sofas and little chairs and shit? Well, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to have like stools and stumps and little things that you can sit on, which I get that right there. But did it like, do they have sofas? Like something to lay down on? Well, I guess not, because they were supposed to lay down. Whoa, wait a minute. You said that you thought that it was after 10 p.m. Oh, wait a minute. Well, let's run it back. Because I thought that it was like at 4 p.m. or something.
Was brief today, but afterwards emotions were running high with one of the families of the boys being charged as an adult.
It's not true. He's on.
That's That's the mother of 12-year-old Josiah Jones, screaming at anyone who would listen after today's court hearing as her son faces charges as an adult in a case involving the rape of a 12-year-old girl.
I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. Guess what? I'm going to always feel like as a mother, as a woman, I'm going to always feel like it's not enough.
The girl's mother speaking to Local 10 recently saying she just wants justice for her daughter. According to police, the girl was leaving a friend's home when she encountered the boys near a community garden in Overtown. Investigators allege 13-year-old Nelson Nunez raped her.
She was leaving a friend's home. She was leaving a friend's home, but it's not giving us a time here. And she didn't just give us a time there. I guess we just got to listen to it again.
Alleged 13-year-old Nelson Nunez raped her, while 12-year-old Josiah Jones and Xavier Tyson, who was 14 at the time, restrained her. Police say Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming. All three boys are being charged as adults. The victim says it went on for about 30 minutes, and the boys stopped.
That's my problem, too. In my mind, you would lose track of time. You would literally lose track of time. I want y'all to think about this right here too. If the Jones boy put rocks, and rocks will have to come with dirt, because where you gonna get the rocks from? It's off the ground in the dirt. And you put that in a person's mouth, and they get the dry throat because they're going to swallow and the spit is going to stop coming. It's hard to breathe when your throat is full of dirt. You say, please read the second line of the report. Let me back it up. Back it up. And arrived on the scene. I arrived on the scene and conducted an audio recording statement of the victim, who stated the following on Wednesday, June the 18th or the 15th, 2025, at approximately 2200 hours. Oh, all right. The 2200 hours is 10 p.m. So the 12-year-old was leaving a friend's home to go back to the crib, to go home. Okay, on 2200 hours after leaving a friend's house at yada yada yada, she saw the defendant, the two co-defendants, and witness number one outside in the parking lot area. She stated that the defendant grabbed her and took her to 1160 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Greenhaven Projects, which is described as a community garden. She stated that she was screaming while the defendant took her to a couch inside of the garden. Witness number one and the co-defendant all followed. Upon arriving to the couch, she stated the co-defendant held her by the arms and legs, preventing her from leaving. Co-defendant number one then put rocks in her mouth to attempt to stop her from screaming. What line? Okay, the defendant then removed her pants and underwear and proceeded to penetrate her by having blank intercourse with her without her consent. Did she say without her consent? I wonder, did she say without her consent, or is the person making the report saying without her consent? How and why would that line have even came up when the 12-year-old can't give consent, period? So why would it even be a thing whether she gave consent or not? That's different. You say in front of the co-defendants, she stated that the incident lasted about 30 minutes as she continuously screamed and was telling him to stop. I thought she had rocks in her mouth. I could have sworn they said he put rocks in her mouth to prevent her from screaming. And she said it was about 30 minutes. She continuously screamed and was telling him to stop. The witness was present but did not participate in the incident. The victim stated that the defendant finally stopped when they heard her father calling her name, at which point the defendant, the co-defendant, and the witness all ran towards the opposite direction of the sound of the victim's father's voice. Yeah, right? Nobody could give consent. They all kids, right? You say she being coached. I can believe that. And this is, oh man, this is why I'm so mad at myself though. I'm mad at myself. You say while on the scene, the defendant returned on a bicycle. The victim identified him by pointing him out to the officers. He was detained and transported to the Special Victims Unit, SUV, followed for formal questioning. Okay. All right. So this is the police report. Something not making sense. Something is not making sense. So according to the police report, this makes the auntie look completely wrong. Yes, yes. This don't sound like 2 days later. This don't sound like 2 days later. I got to call it. Damn it, I got to call it how I see it. Remember, this is the police report. They say while on the scene, so the police is on the scene. The defendant returned on the bike, on a bicycle. The victim identified by pointing him out to the officers. All right. Mr. George Palacio of the Greenhaven Project provided consent to process the scene of the incident. Crime scene detective, yada, 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 responded and processed the scene. While on the scene, co-defendant number 1 walked out of his apartment, to which the victim pointed him out and identified him. He was detained and transported to the City of Miami police station for further questioning. At approximately, 18:39 hours, I conducted an audio recording statement of witness number 1 in the presence of his father, adopted Mr. Nelson Nunez. The witness stated that on Wednesday, June the 18th, he, the defendant, and the 2 co-defendants observed the victim leaving 1117 Northwest 3rd Avenue and gave her wedgies. They gave her wedgies, but he did not participate. The defendant then held her and took her to the garden. Damn it, it's getting hard to see. While she attempted to free herself from him. After arriving to the incident location, the witness stated co-defendant number 2, and I don't think that they are going to give us the next page.
They're being charged as adults.
Damn, they're not going to give us that next page. Well, you say, so what was he doing in Miami? Hanging around people he didn't know. That's a good point right there. That's a real good point. Well, hold on. It is a good point. It is a good point. But the one thing that I do know with Project Kids and being inside the projects, the kids, they play outside. The kids, they play outside, they unsupervised, yada, yada, yada. Maybe he was visiting cousins or something like that right there, and he was just playing and out and about. I have no idea how they is outside at 10 o'clock. I don't know, but if this was in June, then that's the summer. But I still don't know why my 12-year-old would have been outside at 10 o'clock. I ain't nowhere in the hell mine outside at no damn 10 o'clock. This is it's deep. It's deep.
Victim says it went on for about 30 minutes.
Nah, that little 30-minute thing, I got a problem with that little time frame. 30 minutes, rocks in the mouth. She kept screaming. He said the story seems to be a little obtuse. This is a huge parental failure. Facts. We got to do
The
better.
boys stopped when they heard her father calling her name. In court today, attorneys for 2 of the 3 boys arrested in this case formally entered not guilty pleas.
So, prior to arrival, hold on. I just saw something on the screen that I thought, before June the 18th, prior to my arrival, Officer Cal advised me that the witness number 1 was detained on scene. I arrived on the scene and conducted the audio, yada, 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 on June approximately 20 something. So, I guess I just have to say, whatever story that Auntie got, not sounding right. And then for one of them to say, we gave her wedgies. Why y'all put y'all hands on her anyway? He say Florida statewide juvenile curfew 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 12:01 a.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday, Sunday, and holidays, with a 9 a.m. to a 2 p.m. restriction. Yeah. That could be the law, but when you was in projects and apartment buildings and shit like that right there, you be outside. You don't care nothing about no damn. Depending on your parents. You can care less about some curfew, you know. But yeah, you said the type of parents that was friends. All right, Callie, don't do a player like that. Don't do it like that right there. Now, for the auntie to give the story that she gave, remember, I started this thing off saying that I'm not saying that she's right. I'm not saying that she's wrong. But to even give that the youngin was promiscuous says a lot. But then that could be a lie. Because a lot of times, even for the adults to know that the youngest is being promiscuous, a lot of times it comes from the youngins telling the adults that the youngins is promiscuous, doing strange things, you know. But I held the boys out as being guilty off rip. And that's my apology. I don't know what the hell done happened. It's what they say happened, and we just gonna have to wait. If they did what they said that they done did, they need to be held accountable. They need to be locked up. Don't let their ass out. It is what it is. Now, that is what I said the other day, too. The ass, damn it, they probably don't need to get out. If they did it, I don't care how much time they get personally. You know, because we don't pretend to care around here. But if they didn't do it, what should happen to the female? Make sure that y'all have what should happen to the female ready to go. Have it right there at the tip of your tongue. Since we can all agree that if they did it, they need to be held accountable and do some time. I'm with y'all 1,000%. I'm with it. Just make sure that we have some type of responsibility if the 12-year-old lied. How much time should she do? Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. I got a story. Since we talking about the minors. Perfect. Since we talking about the minors and oh my God, I don't believe that kids will be out here doing such and such and such. And oh no. They is too young to be doing what they do. Alright. Got it. Because we have a story right here about a 14-year-old. We got a 14-year-old. A 14-year-old who became a surrogate. 14-year-old who became a surrogate. I got a question for my AI la. How many 14-year-olds in the United States has been a surrogate? See if they got numbers for it. There's no official data tracking the number of 14-year-old surrogates in the United States, as legal and medical standards uniformly prohibits surrogacy for minors. Surrogacy requires participants to be legal adult age. We get all that right there, 21 years or older. Understandable. Dang what I'm asking you. But anyway, they say that an investigation is underway after a 14-year-old is allegedly used as a surrogate. This story says a lot. Here we go.
A disturbing story. Oklahoma City police are investigating after a 14-year-old girl turned up pregnant with twins.
She's allegedly being used as a surrogate. News 4's Abigail Franklin is on Crime Watch with more. Abigail.
Well, Heather, Kevin, the court documents say the victim in this case has not revealed how she became pregnant, but police and Child Protective Service.
She has not revealed how she became pregnant. So she don't want to tell who her baby daddy is. She don't want to tell under what method she got pregnant, using which method she used to get pregnant.
Not revealed how she became pregnant, but police and Child Protective Services talked with her mother, and that interview revealed something pretty disturbing details.
It's a stunning claim. A mother tells police her daughter wanted siblings, and the solution was for that daughter to be a surrogate mom.
Dang. Mommy, I want some brothers and sisters. Okay, we're going to get you pregnant. What?
The investigation began last December. Oklahoma City responded to a possible sexual assault of a 14-year-old at an apartment complex near North Penn and Northwest 122nd. A referral from Child Protective Services indicated the teen was pregnant with twins. The father, possibly her mother's 36-year-old boyfriend.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
The mother reportedly told police her daughter desperately wanted additional siblings, and she wanted children with her current boyfriend.
Oh, so the mother wanted children. All right. So the mother also wanted children, but
siblings, and she wanted children with her current boyfriend, but couldn't since her tubes were tied.
So the mama tubes were tied, so I guess they tied, burnt, clipped, and cut, and all that type of shit, so she can't produce children. But she wanted children with her boyfriend, with a 36-year-old boyfriend. The 14-year-old wanted some siblings. So the 14-year-old went on ahead and got pregnant. We don't know how, but she got pregnant.
But couldn't since her tubes were tied. The documents say the mother denied allowing her boyfriend to impregnate her daughter. But police obtained a search warrant in order to collect DNA from the man to determine paternity. The teen, now 15, is due later this year. While waiting for those results, neither the mother or the boyfriend have been arrested.
So no one's been arrested.
And the teen is now in protective custody.
The teen is in protective custody. Why? I want y'all to think. Why is the teen in protective? Oh, hold on. Play.
Court documents say another child was also taken from the mother. The mother has left the state, and the boyfriend's location is unknown.
You say, is this considered incest? Well, they will consider it incest due to the fact of he's the mother's boyfriend. Although there's no kin. It's kind of like stepdads and stepmoms. They can't have sex with the stepkids because that's incest. They removed the 14-year-old and put the 14-year-old in protective custody because the 14-year-old is pregnant with twins. They got a search warrant to get a DNA and run a DNA test on the 36-year-old boyfriend. They said neither the mother or the boyfriend has been arrested. So that lets us know that the boyfriend did not get her pregnant. If the boyfriend did not get her pregnant, why was both of the children taken? It's not illegal for a 14-year-old to be pregnant. Huh? The 14-year-old would not even tell who got her pregnant or how did she get pregnant. Why is the kids being removed from the mother's house if the boyfriend is not the father? Come on, y'all. You say, what state is this? Is this Louisiana? You say Louisiana, you can get married at 16 with the parent's signature. You say, read your state laws. You say it messed up. Hell, you can get married in some states at 14. I think it's 13 or 14 because a lot of states is trying to change the child marriage laws. Remember, we just did a show on that right there, probably like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And say she wanted the EBT card to be max. He say something is being left out of this report. Facts.
Assault of a 14-year-old.
And the mother keep pointing out she desperately wanted siblings. So if she wanted siblings, somebody had done told her, and she was also under the belief that if you have your own child, that'll be your brother and or your sister, although you would only be the mother. Huh? The daughter didn't say that she wanted to be a mother or she wanted to be a parent. No. She wanted siblings.
At an apartment complex near North Penn and Northwest 122nd. A referral from Child Protective Services indicated the teen was pregnant with twins. The father, possibly her mother's 36-year-old boyfriend. The mother reportedly told police her daughter desperately wanted additional siblings, and she wanted children with her current boyfriend, but couldn't since her tubes were tied. The documents say the mother denied allowing her boyfriend to impregnate her daughter, but police obtained a search warrant in order to collect DNA from the man to determine paternity. The teen, now 15, is due later this year. While waiting for those results, neither the mother or the boyfriend have been arrested, and the teen is now in protective custody.
So that's why she's being labeled a surrogate. He's saying possibly the boyfriend, or they probably got paid. They probably done sold the daughter. Which would still be crazy because if they sold the daughter, but the mother keep pointing out that she desperately wanted siblings. You can't have siblings by getting pregnant. Huh? Shout out to Simone for the $5 cash. You say just another good mammy, possibly. Laugh out loud. Facts. For real. So in my mind, it's listen, they talked it over with the daughter. This is what we're gonna tell the police if anything come up. And you do not tell how you got pregnant. These people finna give us 25,000, 30, 40,000 or something. You know what I'm saying? But the man need to go out on a hunt you to get you pregnant. Mm-hmm. Because it's still strange. Because a 14-year-old can get pregnant and become a parent. So this is in Oklahoma, if I'm not mistaken. What is the age of consent in Oklahoma? The age of consent is from 16 to 18, while historically 16, recent bills such as HB 1003 aim to establish 18 as a legal age with the Romeo and Juliet. All right, so they got the Romeo and Juliet thing, which increases the age of consent to 18. But as long as they minors, they can hunt each other. That's what's up. So, So I'm guessing that the state hadn't came up with, well, okay, the boyfriend isn't it. Somebody must have tipped the police off to tell the police that a 14-year-old is pregnant. Maybe it was the schools and somebody had to come and do a welfare check or something like that right there. But it's not illegal for a 14-year-old to be pregnant. So I don't understand how they even came up with surrogate, because I don't think that the mother would have said that she's a surrogate. Just think about it. Who told these people that she's a surrogate? Because if you tell the law that you allowed your child to be a surrogate, your ass going to jail. It's illegal. So how they even come up with a surrogate? Just saying, dog. It just ain't making no damn sense. But like you had them said, we missing something. We is missing something about this doggone story. But she really wanted siblings, though. She really wanted siblings, and just is what it is, dog. Just is what it is. Move right along. Let me make sure I'm able to park that, get that, size that, push that. We have a domestic love case. Let me go on and grab this right here. We have a Chicago woman in the domestic love case. She had went through a little was accused of killing her boyfriend, the one she loved. She asks the judge to dismiss her case. Because she killed her boyfriend, but she like, you know what, judge, listen. He dead. I'm still on earth. Can you please let me go? Here we go. Put up on the screen. Look here.
A woman who was charged 4 years ago with killing the man who fathered her baby may get the charges dropped.
Taquan is live this morning with the newest, biggest developments in the case that we're expecting to see today. Good morning, Say.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, this is a case that actually goes back to 2022, as you mentioned, when Kashia Golden, who was pregnant at the time, fatally stabbed her then-boyfriend during an argument that turned violent. Golden is facing first-degree murder charges in the death of her then-boyfriend, Kelvin Sidney. She was originally held on a $2 million bond. That amount was later dropped to $50,000.
Look at them lips, and this was 4 years ago, so in my mind, I did this story.
Requiring Golden to pay $5,000 of it. The Chicago Community Bond Fund, which posts bond on behalf of people who can't afford to pay, provided that $5,000 bond required.
They have a bond fund in Chicago. They got a bond fund. If you can't make bond, they gonna pay your bond, so you can get in trouble and they gonna get you out. Go ahead.
To get her out of jail, which her attorneys and judges at the time agreed was in the best interest of her unborn child. So
they bond her out because they came to the conclusion that it's in her best interest to not be in jail while pregnant. Go ahead.
To Golden's attorney, Sidney had dragged Golden by her hair, and she was forced to stab him in the leg when family members couldn't pull them apart during their argument. Her attorney says Golden acted in self-defense to protect her and her unborn baby, not knowing she hit an artery in Sidney's leg. Her attorney adds that Golden had previously miscarried after she was physically abused by Sidney.
So she had already been in a domestic love situation to where she was pregnant once before and she miscarried. Guess what she did? Stayed with him and got pregnant again. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Police also tell us there have been over 50 calls made from the couple's home to report abuse. 5 of them were reported between June and September of 2022. And in 4 of those calls, Golden claimed Sidney had choked, punched, slapped, or pushed her. Today, her attorneys will be back here at Layton Criminal Court.
And she stayed.
Courthouse seeking to dismiss any charges against her, really putting that self-defense at the center of that argument. Her attorney is set to appear in court in a little less than an hour now at 10 o'clock this morning.
Hey, so let's see what happened.
And the Cook County State's Attorney's Office declined to dismiss Keisha Golden's first-degree murder charge, instead offering her a lesser charge of second-degree murder, something her lawyers say they are not happy about. Golden's attorneys from the Cook County Public Defender's Office argue that Golden, who was 8 months pregnant at the time, was defending herself during an argument.
Shout out baby out for having her real. She got a pastor behind her.
It happened back in 2022. Golden's lawyers say her then-boyfriend, Calvin Sidney, attacked her.
The one she picked.
Prosecutors say family members separated them, after which Golden allegedly went into their bedroom and stabbed Sidney in the leg, killing him.
Whoa, they changed the story or something? You say that they were separated and then she went into the room and stabbed him?
Did them, after which Golden allegedly
Then boyfriend Calvin Sidney attacked her. Prosecutors say family members separated them, after which Golden allegedly went into their bedroom and stabbed Sidney in the leg, killing him.
You see how listening to two different medias, the story changed?
Golden's lawyers argue that Sidney was abusive and that more than 50 domestic violence calls were made from the couple's home.
We're 50. Remember, she stayed. She was involved in all 50. And 50 is not like in a week or two, a month or two. This had to be over years.
Asking that a woman whose only crime was to fight for her life and the life of her unborn child be dismissed. She has done everything over the past 3 years that they have asked. She has done counseling. She has done classes. She has reported every single day to pretrial services. What more do they want from this woman?
What more do you want from me in the name of Tyrese? Go ahead.
That offer comes with 24 months of probation, but that felony conviction would remain on Golden's record. Her attorneys say they will continue to fight this. There is another hearing scheduled for this case in early April. Reporting live from the Layton Criminal...
So they didn't throw the case out, and now she's not charged with first-degree murder. She's charged with second-degree murder, which is going to give her 24 months of probation. How the hell you charged with second-degree murder and you get 24 months probation?
Probation, but that felony conviction... That offer comes with 24 months of probation, but that felony conviction would remain on Golden's record.
You want us to be more worried about the felony conviction being on her record than her receiving 2 years of probation for second-degree murder? Wow. She tried the self-defense thing. Notice something. In this one, they say that the family was able to separate them, and then she went into the room and stabbed him. That was not self-defense.
Domestic violence calls were made from the couple's home.
We are asking that...
Say her then boyfriend, Calvin Sidney, attacked her. Prosecutors say family members separated them, after which Golden allegedly went into their bedroom and stabbed Sidney in the leg, killing him.
So y'all was separated, so you went into the bathroom. How did you get to stab him in the leg if you were standing up and you went in the bathroom? Listen, she went and got a knife then. She went and got a knife. Let's look back at this one right here then. What did they say right here?
$2 million bond. That amount was later dropped to $50,000, requiring Golden to pay $5,000 of it. The Chicago Community Bond Fund, which posts bond on behalf of people who can't afford to pay, provided that $5,000 bond required to get her out of jail, which her attorneys and judges at the time agreed was in the best interest of her unborn child. According to Golden's attorney, Sidney had dragged Golden by her hair, and she was forced to stab him in the leg when family members couldn't pull them apart during their argument.
You hear that? She was forced to stab him in the leg when the family members couldn't pull her apart. In the other story, the family pulled her apart and she went into the room and stabbed him. We had to believe all women's thing again. Which story do we believe? Which story will we stand on?
Her attorney says Golden acted in self-defense to protect her and her unborn baby.
Of course she's going to say it was self-defense, but if the story was that they separated and she went into a room and stabbed him, that's not self-defense. She was not defending her and her baby. Let me just explain something else to you. Women is really, really weird. You ladies, and I never use that goddamn word, weird. All right, women is really, really stupid. I don't know about a little weird word thing. She wants us to believe that she was trying to protect her and her child's life while being pregnant by a man who have forced you or allowed you to call the police at least over 45 times for a domestic dispute. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say the lie is pulling what hair? Oh my God, that baby probably ain't had a goddamn hair back then. And then look, listen. Oh wait. He probably pulled on that lace front now. He probably pulled that lace front now. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't want that child. Yeah. See, and women would want us to feel sad and bad because I was just trying to protect me and my unborn child. Bitch, you shouldn't have been pregnant by him then. Do y'all understand that she got pregnant? And this is what I be meaning about women be the best parents and the worst parents at the same damn time. You having a child from a dude who you was in a heavy domestic love relationship with, like y'all not effing around there. You know what I'm saying? You know by you being you know from the last pregnancy that you end up having a miscarriage because of domestic love situation and or event. So in my mind, if you ever wanted to protect the child, you would have not had a child from that dude. If you want us to believe that you was in the workings of protecting children. You don't care about children. The majority of y'all don't care about no damn children. You don't. He done drug you and beat your ass multiple times before when you was pregnant, and you just, I'm gonna get pregnant again because I love him. I believe that part right there. I do believe that y'all be in love though. I believe that y'all be in love out here because it's exciting. Imagine if they had zero domestic love calls. Imagine zero. Should be boring as all I know. Say 50+ calls to police to report abuse. And she stayed in that loving relationship. Shout out to that lady. I am just upset about the damn, what is it called? The 2 years probation. Appreciate y'all. Bam. Just silly. It's just really, really silly to me. I don't know, but guess it is what it is, man. Listen, my thing not working right now. Yada. Hold on. How many thumbs do we got? Damn it, is we over 200? We should be over 200 with all these people here. We at 186. Can y'all do me a solid? Can y'all do me a solid? Can I get over 200 before the night is out? Can I get over the 2 before the night is out? Help a player. Don't be afraid. Huh? Y'all do me a solid real quick. I might get me a electric dog. Do you have to walk a electric dog? I don't think you got to walk a electric dog. I think the electric dog got to walk itself. Do a electric dog poop? And if an electric dog poop, do you have to clean up the bathroom? Do you have to clean up the mess? And if you got to clean up the mess, what is the mess? And what do the electric dog eat? Drink? Or it don't do nothing? Oh, that's cool. They got a Holy Bible gun case on Temu. You know the Bibles. See, y'all probably didn't come up in that time. Back in my day with the Bibles, they had covers. And it said the Holy Bible on it. So on Temu, they is selling the covers that you could put your gun in. I like it. To all my believers. Boy, y'all better get you one. You better get you one. Don't be no fool. Although we know that the devil can't be everywhere. He can't be everywhere, but he got partners. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to be careful out here in these streets. For real. Shout out to D Nicer for the $2 super chat. Say showing my support. I appreciate that right there. Come on. What are we looking at? 198. I know that y'all can do a player solid. Come on. Don't be shy. Help. Let's get this off the screen because they really ain't made up their mind. Nah. Oh, yeah. Damn it. got to give y'all the Jesus. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, I just want to know what's God busy on this one right here. I got one for y'all. You say they poop batteries. There it is. And you do got to pick them up and dispose them. You do got to dispose batteries. They stay away from T-Move. For real, though. Hold on, y'all. We got the 198. Come. If you give me two more, if you give me one more, because we had the 199. If you give me one more light, then I can go ahead on with this next story. Give me one more light. Give me one more like. I'm going to go ahead on with the next story now. Come on, little bitty babies. Come on, get it. We still at 199? Come on. Help play out, man, so I keep the party going. Help play out. They're going to keep the party going because y'all is going to, oof. Ooh, when I tell y'all, give yourself a pat on the back, y'all have made over 200. That's what I'm talking about, man. No, y'all can do it. Y'all soldiers. That's what's up. Is that my uncle? Oh, no. That ain't my damn uncle. That's what's up. Look. Boy, I got a story for y'all. Watch this. We have a situation that didn't happen. A woman gotten severely burned. A woman has gotten severely burned. I guess burned in Jamaica. A woman that got burnt in Jamaica. Oh, Jesus. Y'all got to take a look at this right here. Remember, watch 236009 at all times. Willie say, hush.
11, a horrific crime at a gas station in Jamaica. A woman was set on fire by an employee. She now has burns to 70% of her body. She's in dire need of help that she cannot get in Jamaica. An organization is looking to get her the care she needs in the States. And we do want to warn you, these images you're about to see are graphic.
A horrific scene unfolding at a gas station in Jamaica. A gas station attendant is accused of setting 40-year-old Dacia Forrester on fire.
She struck the lighter and throw it on my sister and catch her on fire.
It happened 10 days ago. Cell phone video shows a chaotic scene. Bystanders are left mortified. Forrester is on fire, seen running from the gas station. Witnesses rushing in to help before taking her to a hospital. And that is where she remains now, fighting for her life with third-degree burns to 70% of her body.
Oh, that's her. I know. Willie, what part of this is her? Okay, this is the nose. This is the nose. This is her eye, and this is her ears. This is the top of her head. In case y'all didn't know. And yeah, sister ain't got no damn tears, faking.
It's a race against time.
Since Jamaica doesn't have a burn unit, Stephen Josephs from the Crisis Support Charity and Burn Foundation of Jamaica got a call from Forrester's family and is stepping in to help.
So the next process is helping to get her on an air ambulance so she can get specialized care.
Trinity Air Ambulance International, based in Fort Lauderdale, is on standby, ready to transport Forrester, but it's going to cost about $57,000 to fly her to a Georgia burn center for the specialized treatment that she cannot get in Jamaica.
So why she can't fly like on Spirit or nothing? Like Spirit and Frontier and shit. What is it, $56,000? Did they say $56,000?
Fly her to a Georgia burn center. National, based in Fort Lauderdale, is on standby, ready to transport Forrester, but it's going to cost about $57,000 to fly her to a Georgia burn center for the specialized treatment that she cannot get in Jamaica.
Anybody out there can help with the situation. It will be greatly appreciated.
That's crazy. Fuck you mean there ain't no burn unit? Yeah, no burn unit in the whole country.
It will be helping to save lives.
According to Jamaican authorities, they've charged the gas station attendant, 30-year-old Colette Swaby, with aggravated assault. Police say Forrester was set on fire following a confrontation. Her family is clinging on to hope that she can survive this and get the right care in the States. As of Josephs, who is working hard to raise money, so far a little more than $9,000 has been collected. Time and help is of the essence.
I'm begging and pleading. Whatever you can do, please help this young lady.
If you'd like to help Forrester, you can find the donation link on our website, local10.com. And Stevens is also working to get a burn unit in Jamaica.
Y'all even understand that she got burnt up because of what? Now,
I
know that y'all be out here, but we got freedom of speech, what it is in Jamaica. So I think that women supposed to watch their mouths more in Jamaica, because a lot of times when Jamaicans, they come to the United States, they real slick. They real slick in the mouth. And that kind of let me know that they don't have the type of freedom of speech over in Jamaica. Because once they get around here, they go in. You know what I'm saying? They be like, you don't play with us and you don't yada, yada, yada. But when your ass over there, your ass getting whooped and getting burnt up without the burn unit. You know what I'm saying? But I would say this for every woman just on the planet, though. Just on the planet. Not women in any other orbit or planet. No, just on this planet. This galaxy right here. Willie say hush. Willie say, you don't argue with a man and it struck a match on you. Who's she on fire right there? Jesus. She on fire. Get it off. You tell her to get it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, Jesus. Look. Sister, sis, you wrong.
A horrific scene unfolding at a gas station in Jamaica. A gas station attendant is accused of setting 40-year-old Dacia Forrester on fire.
She strike the lighter and show it.
What type of lighter? Is that a butane lighter? Because that's the only one that you can strike and keep the flame. So I'm thinking that the person used a butane lighter. You say the Caribbean is po AF. Facts. But they love their countries, though. They really do be loving their countries.
And my sister, catch her on fire.
You got to work on your tear duct. Damn it, your tear duct's dry, baby. I don't know whether it's cold or hot right now, but you got to work on your tear ducts. This don't make no damn sense. You can't cry for your sister. Have you seen your sister? Bitch, I was down there about to cry. You said it was a Zippo. Go ahead.
Catch her on fire.
It happened 10 days ago. Cell phone video shows a chaotic scene. Bystanders are left mortified. Forrester is...
See, they teach in the great United States, stop, drop, and roll. Bitch, when you catch on fire, stop. Only run if you know where the water at. You know what I'm saying? Only run if you know where, like, the water at, the fire extinguisher or something like that, a toilet bowl or something. Run where the water at. But if you don't, stop, drop, and roll. You got the smother of fire.
Is on fire, seen running from the gas station. Witnesses rushing in to help before taking her to a hospital. And that is where she remains now, fighting for her life with third-degree burns to 70% of her body.
It's a race against time.
Since Jamaica doesn't have a burn unit, Stephen Josephs from the Crisis Support Charity and Burn Foundation of Jamaica got a call from Forrester's family and is stepping in to help.
I just don't understand, right? 57,000. Hold on, dog. My I'm gonna have to sign up for Gemini. Is Gemini a boy or a girl? Or can a girl be named Gemini? Because I kick it with my AI now. And in my mind, my AI overview is a girl. In my mind. Yeah, no. But anyway, how much is a plane flight from Georgia to Jamaica? Plane flights Jamaica generally cost between $237 and $550, and I'm guessing that the $550 is probably the first class. Average pricing is $350 to $400. Where they getting this little $57,000 from? With the airlines like Delta, Frontier, JetBlue, and Spears offering routes to Montego Bay and or to Kingston. They said 57,000. It ain't damn flight that even costs 1,000. Yeah, that's crazy. The whole country don't have a burn unit, so ain't nobody around there getting burnt up. I don't. That's probably like something like against their religion or something. Cause y'all just don't allow nobody to get burnt. Look at this shit. You can tell me that you just saw kinfolk, and do y'all understand that this shit got to be scraped off? Ew, if y'all don't give me all the morphine, bitch, I promise you. You say, Willie, you was not listening. She needs a air ambulance. I understand, like the air ambulance. I don't understand the $57,000 because what they are going to do. This is what they're going to do. They're going to put her gurney or her bed on the plane. They're going to have their damn it, the IVs and the tubes is, they're gonna have her sedated. They need somebody to fly, I guess, there and back. We can probably pay them probably like $1,000 for both ways, because we could do it in the same day. We can get them there and get them back in the same day, and they just make $1,000. Like, I don't see why it's $57,000. He say it has to be medically equipped. I know that that's what they tell us. I did listen. She has IV to where you can put the dope inside the IV, and she's laying down. So basically, she could be put in first class because the seats recline. If we don't want to do it like that, we just gonna have to put a bed in that bit. I think that we can remove probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give it 6 rows of chairs. Let's scrap this bitch down. You know, just in a regular plane. Scrap the bed down, scrap her down, and let's get there. $57,000. We playing too much, dog. Nah, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. The shit. How long is the plane flight? How long is the plane flight from Jamaica to Georgia? So you mean to tell me, hell, and this is from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, yada, 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 maybe to Savannah or something like that. Dog, it's 2 hours and 40 minutes or 3 hours and 15 minutes for $57,000. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. Let this be a learning lesson, ladies. I don't care how tough y'all is. Listen. You could be tough as all out dough being burnt up. While being burnt up. You could be a real strong woman, a real strong soldier. Really strong soldier. While on fire. Just want y'all to understand now. Willie say, watch your mouth. Watch your goddamn mouth talking. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the nightly news around here on this wonderful Tuesday. Thank y'all for being around here. I hope that y'all was entertained, man. You say it's expensive medical procedure. It's an extensive medical procedure. I understand, and I believe y'all. I promise you I'm with y'all. I get it. I still don't see the $57,000. It's 3 hours. I don't. It says, so you don't understand the $800 ride for a regular ambulance either. Hell no. That's why, listen. That's why I don't use the ambulance. I don't use the ambulance. Ain't no way in here. Listen. I don't know how close y'all is to, like, the hospital. I'm about 15 minutes away from the hospital. I don't see, and watch this. From my area to the hospital, it's $1,200. From where I'm at to the hospital, 15 minutes, $1,200. Man, if I don't get in this goddamn car, or somebody don't drive me to the damn hospital, then I just ain't gonna make it. Say, Willie, she won't be buying pleasant candles from you. Facts. That baby don't want to see no fire. For real. And damn it, I don't blame her. You say Jamaica has worked on opening a burn unit since the late 80s. Since the late 80s, we ain't got no burn unit. But they do got doctors over there, don't it? Fuck, y'all ain't got no burn unit. It's a burn unit. It's pretty much the same tools that y'all use for surgery and stuff like that right there. They got the orange peel tools and stuff like that right there. Excuse me. All that dope and all that reefer. All that reefer, and we can't fund the burn unit, man. Who is they? Oh, yeah, but the president's been getting killed and been ran over. I got it. So y'all like ain't stable over there. It's crazy, though, but y'all love Jamaica. Y'all love Jamaica. They're what they're. Love your country that y'all be running from. That's what's up. Players prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Y'all, I am on Temu right now. Just to let y'all know a little something. Because of what I had done did. I bought some of these right here a few years ago. But hell, a year ago too. I bought a whole bunch lot of seeds. Remember yesterday I was just talking about you all need to have seeds to grow and stuff like that. But I've never bought them off of Temu. Bitch, I'm on Temu right now filling up my shopping cart. I promise you. And they got plum seeds, fruit tree plants. $3.48. $3.48 for a 68-piece plum seeds. Jesus, I love me some plums. I need me a tree though. Let me get 2 of those. Let me add that to my cart. Add that to my cart for the $3.48. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it. They're seeds. Shout out to Big Moochie for the $4.99 super chat. You say, Willie, when I had my motorcycle accident, my insurance paid my ambulance ride. I paid nothing. Woo! Woo! That's a blessing. I promise you that right there. Listen. The ambulance ride is bad, according to the cost. Have y'all ever got an itemized hospital bill? The sheets is $400. I could have bought my own goddamn sheets. And why y'all charge me like this right here, man? Why y'all charge me for every little thing? Dog, they don't play in that hospital. It is really, really crazy. Oh, russet potatoes. Now listen. You don't need. It's good to have seeds of everything, but if all of this stuff fails, if everything fails, and you have potatoes, you can plant your potatoes. You can put your potatoes in some soil in the ground and stuff like that, and plant your own potatoes that you already have. Just slice them up, slice them in half, put them in the, slice them, put them in the soil. Slice them, put them in the soil. So, but I'm finna buy some more anyway. Listen. And y'all listen, you don't have to buy everything at one time, y'all. You don't have to buy everything at one time. Spend your $20 there, $40 here, $100 there. It's tax season. Spend about $300 here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help. I am really trying. Ooh, they got okra. 191-piece okra seeds for $3.61. Now, I don't know if that's like a good price, but I'm going to take me one. I'm going to get me one. I'm going to go ahead and put one in my shopping cart. For real. I got the big watermelons. They got an orange sweet watermelon. Have I ever seen an orange sweet watermelon? You say, Willie, you are in Florida. Can't you buy seeds at a local market in Florida? Yes. I just don't like the stores. I don't like going to the stores a lot, but when I do, I don't remember. The one good thing that I like about the internet, if you think about it, you can buy it. Like immediately. Think about if you're not shopping online and you may need soap, some dish detergent, some, I don't know, some garbage bags, a broom, a Swiffer jet, and all that fly stuff right there. And you're like, okay, so when I go to the store, probably because of day Tuesday, if I was to go to the store on Friday, I'm going to go on to pick that stuff up. Why wait? Why not order everything online and by tomorrow that should be here? But you would have gotten everything that you thought about because while you're thinking about it, you putting it in your shopping cart for whoever you use right now. That's why I love online shopping. I promise you, everything I think about, I get it. I ain't well, I have the ability to get it without me forgetting because I be forgetting a lot of stuff. I truly be forgetting a lot of stuff because I be thinking about a lot of things. You say eat from Temu at your own risk. Think about it. We eat from Walmart at our own risk. We eat from Publix, Aldi's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, organic shops. We eat at all these places now at our own risk. So, but you got a point. You do got a point. We don't know where Tebow getting these goddamn seeds from. Just like we really don't think about where anybody else getting their seeds from either. We just don't, y'all. 1,000 seeds, green onions. $2.18. That's what's up. So listen, man, y'all please go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, Accept and Agree channel, the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. Subscribe, and watch the standalone video that I plan to be doing once we finish here. I got a few that I'm finna put up tonight. So hopefully y'all go around there and watch them. I'm finna go on and get on up out of here. Y'all do what y'all need to do, especially staying alive. I appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm out of